Hey there, everybody, and welcome back. Guess what time it is? It's 1:11 a.m. and it is Saturday, March 5th. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody. It is Endymion Saturday, and apparently it's a little rainy down there in New Orleans, as I'm not there yet, but I am soon to be down there tomorrow to redeem myself from last year's debacle and to see Bacchus roll and I'll get a bunch of cups so that I can just carry them back home all sticky and whatever. Love them. They're great. And then Monday, Tiesto and Orpheus, and I don't know if I'll see the parades or not, but, it's Tiesto. What do you do? And Tuesday, of course, Fat Tuesday, is the icing on the cake, the icing on the king cake. And the one that I have never been to because of a Lemony Snicket series of misfortunate circumstances last year. But this year's coconut time, and I'm very excited. So anyway, thank you for coming back and listening to me some more. This is the third installment or transmission or whatever you want to call it. I haven't quite figured out exactly what I want to call these things yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. And I am going to talk to you today about why you would, whether or not I actually believe everything that I'm telling you, because I've been asked that, and I don't blame you for asking that, and also why I try to help you understand how to believe in something and what to believe in and what to look for in order to find the truth, because that's really the main point of all of this is I am sharing with you the truth, or the truth as I've found it to possibly be out in various sources, from various sources, and in various different research endeavors that I've done. So do I believe this? Do I believe the past two 20-minute sessions of information that I've given you? Well, if this has already happened, yes, I do. There you go. If it hasn't, if you're listening to this or watching this, it's pretty darn close to happening, or I am just reproducing H.G. Wells, and I'm making one hell of a sensationalist marketing campaign for the series of books I'm writing. So the point of this is you have to be the judge of that. Only you can determine the truth. And that's really what I want to get to today, and help you take everything that you can from this and move forward, and find your own belief, or find your own common ground or comfort zone with everything that I'm telling you. The way that I've done this, and all the information that I've come across, when I find something that I find just to be extraordinary or just beyond unbelievable, but was presented to me in a manner that I couldn't just sit down and walk away from, I go out and I research that topic extensively. You have no idea how much research I put into everything that comes my way. Every bit of information that I get, I filter it. I filter it through everything that I can. And what I typically look for are certain sources that I know are credible, and certain sources that just resonate the truth with me. And if I find that particular subject or that particular message across the board in multiple places, and it may not be the exact same words, and it may not be the exact same source. For example, there could be a person that claims that they are channeling messages from the Syrian Council, or someone who claims that they're channeling messages from the Pleiadians. A lot of times you see things like that, but you see the same common thread or the same meaning in the channeled messages. And when you see that commonality repeating itself, you can typically go ahead and accept the fact that there's got to be some greater truth to that. Like the old adage, where there's smoke, there's fire. And so when I do come across a message like that, or some kind of a report or an occurrence, or historical documentation, if you will, whatever, of a particular incident or so-called mythical occurrence, whatever that may be, like Atlantis, for example, I just start to go back and unravel it and really dissect it, because at that point I've kind of gone ahead and moved it from a hypothesis to a theory. And so at that point, at what point do you just lock it in as truth? And that's for you to decide. You have to just really search yourself. And ask yourself a lot of hard questions. A lot of the questions that you don't really want to ask, like, have you been deceived by your government all your life? I mean, these things aren't fun to face because you feel like a fool. You feel like you are being lied to even again. And once you get the other side of it, it's hard to then at that point remember who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. So that's when you just have to strip all that away and let yourself be the only judge. And you're the only good guy at that point. So that's where you have to just really protect yourself and really understand yourself. Trust yourself. That's key. That's absolutely crucial to your ability to be able to accept what you might perceive to be the truth and to absolutely believe in the truth. Because if you don't trust yourself, then you're going to second guess everything that you get, whether it's information that just comes into your head. One of those things like, I have no idea why I thought that, but it's just something that I wanted to, that I just got to, I don't know, I just got to thought about it, so I wanted to check it out. Those kinds of things. You can start, if you're second guessing yourself, if you're doubting yourself, then you're not going to truly be able to understand the meaning behind those particular messages that are being given to you, because they are being given to you. You're not making them up. You're not just plucking them out of air. There's a reason why you are thinking these certain things sometimes. And if you don't trust yourself and you don't know when you feel that it is real and that you can rely on that, then you're not going to know what to look for. So that's where really the first place is that you need to start, is within yourself. And then when you start to read over different people's information or listen to different interviews or different monologues like this one, you can filter through it, sift through it, and determine for yourself what about it does resonate the truth with you, and what you're still not quite sure about, and the pieces that you still aren't quite sure about. Then go and further research those pieces, and then from there you can make a final, complete, whole, and confident decision on what you're hearing. And at that point, that's where you go ahead and you label the truth for yourself. So how do you, what do you believe and what do I believe? Well, I believe my truth, and you have to find yours. And so that's, I don't know, that's my little lesson on truth and belief today. That's really all I wanted to say right now, because it's the concepts that I put out there for you guys are so huge. I mean, they're earth-shattering. They change everything. They just throw everything completely out, done, gone, and start completely over from scratch. So, I mean, since I'm going to put all that out there, let me just tell you, it's not exactly going to be that we're going to change the way the building looks. We're just going to change the whole planet. So, having said all that, I thought I might want to go back and talk a little bit about truth and beliefs, and that the belief structures as we know them changing drastically, and it's time for you guys to really, and all of us to really lock in to our own higher guidance and understanding of who we are. And also, any questions that you ask and any path that you follow, make sure that you're doing it with pure intent and with love. And if you do, then you will be guaranteed to find the truth. And with that, I leave you with the truth, with love, and peace.